Today, I'm gonna be trying Sam Sulek's fall cut training and diet. So Sam Sulek, being a productive young man juggling school, work, and a fast-growing YouTube channel, I can actually relate to that lifestyle, especially the way he's eating. So, one thing I gotta admit, Sam Sulek does make some pretty smart choices when it comes to his cut. Things like being more cautious about the meat he's eating, or stuff like no-calorie mustard, or even low-fat mayo. So, first meal of the day, we're gonna dive into this, and we're gonna get these 4 burger sandwiches of deli turkey meat, light mayo, and some mustard. Let's see how these guys go down. Something pretty quick and simple. Not a bad option. You are getting your carbs, some fats, and your protein in this meal. And being a student, holding down a job, and managing an extremely fast growing YouTube channel, this kid's onto something. This actually is not a bad meal. Now, the best way to optimize this meal is to maybe add some fruit with it or some greens. Try and find a way that you can balance out all your meals. If you have too many grains of one thing, maybe add some more fats or maybe some more greens. Adding fruit, adding greens or fruit to this meal would actually make it a more balanced meal. So I'm gonna finish this, get some work done, and then we got meal 2, and then after that, gym time. And that's it. 4 deli turkey sandwiches on hamburger buns with light mayo and mustard. Down my vitamins and my BCAAs, and now it's time to get some work done before the next meal. So for our pre-workout meal, we have this famous lean ground beef. Since I don't have this broccoli cheddar rice, I have this veggie tot broccoli and cheese. So we're gonna cook this up, get her down, and then a back workout. Okay, pre-workout meal is done, and Sam Sulek, living that student life, he just basically takes everything and plops it into one Tupperware container, so that's what we're gonna do. So this was a 540 grams uncooked beef, and then this is 150 calories per serving per 85 grams per serving, and this entire bag is 454 grams. So it's good to go. This entire container of beef is 972 calories before it's cooked. Now it'll shrink down a little bit when you cook it. So you roughly say it's probably around, like, I would say 400 grams cooked. Sam's on his cut, and he just basically eats this, takes a few bites, and puts it away, and basically puts this in his entire caloric intake for the day. So he knows that this amount of calories, there's a certain amount of calories in this in each meal. So whether he eats this all before he works out or he finishes it throughout the day, regardless, he's meeting his macros and caloric intake by doing this. And my advice is always find what works for you, get some ideas from other people who are successful doing what they're doing, get some inspiration from them, and then give it a try. I'm gonna eat about half of this and head to the gym. So we got back today. We're gonna train like Sam. I'm gonna throw the weight around. I'm gonna do it under control, and then I'm gonna do it when I need to. Right? You'll see that. So that's how I'm going to do this. Like, Sam, I wish you did it like this. I'm gonna do every single exercise that he's doing. I'm gonna throw it around, but I'm gonna show you how you throw the weight around. Oh my God, look at that. Jeez. It's the biggest hole. Holy shit. Sorry. Okay, so we're starting with 4 sets of lat pull-downs using the C medium grip bar. And we're gonna go 4 sets and we're gonna push it. I'm going to throw the weight around when I need to. So I'll show you guys how to how I throw the weight around. But we're gonna keep it still form at the utmost. And then we're gonna let ego come in, but control that ego. Warm up here. So we're gonna go 12 reps. One thing I definitely am very cautious of is make sure I don't lose reps because of my grip. I'm not working grip strength. So when the sets get harder, I'll like start throwing around a little bit. I'll like speed my tempo up, but I'll still keep my form strict. So you'll see like strict ass form and tempo. Tempo starts to speed up, form stays strict. Then once the form, when the speed is fast enough, I really let it go, then my form's gonna come off in terms of just me throwing it. So two more sets, I'm gonna go up. I got the straps on. I'm gonna keep, well, if I was doing this, Sam would be going as high as he can and then his sets would be getting less. So I have one more set, my highest, and then my next set after this will be a back off set and it'll be less weight. My last, this is why I like these. My last gave out, like holding up, I was like, doesn't matter how fast you go. If you can't control even the fastest negative, you can't hold on to it a bit, and this thing feels it's ripping away from you, you're not getting another rep. So I went down two of the bars. So I want to hold it in the negative better, a little more slower. Even though the last one I was hucking it, that's hucking it for me. I mean, I can do it again actually. No, we're gonna huck it and we're gonna mile rep it, all right? That's how we're doing this one. That's how you get the best out of this shit. Know how to put the intensifiers in. Got 2 sets of machine row. It's got a pretty old tool machine. We're gonna use that machine right over here. Hit more of our mid trap and still get some good lat in because we're gonna stretch it out. Show you how I do it, following Sam's program, but I feel good. So we got some rows. He's going quite high, so we're gonna get trapped. So I wanna raise this seat up, pull this thing back to this line. I can keep it here. I put myself back. So we're here. Oh, ooh, old school. Oh. So, got a little extra range on this thing, and it makes it like it's got this much more of like a 5 pound, I would say, increase or resistance. And then that last bit is like your scaps completely retracting. It makes that shit hurt. So you want to, like, at the end of that, you want to stretch it so it's at its furthest away. And pull in again. So you want to cheat so you can get your full range. So let me tell you the difference I feel, okay? I'm panting because I'm moving weight. And you would say, like, everyone just started watching me, they'd be like, that, if they didn't watch me first, or like, hey, he's doing it under control. My lats don't feel anywhere near, I don't know, I'm just saying this honestly, but my lats don't feel anywhere near as pumped as I would if I cut that shit in half and stretch it and do like way more reps stretch.
Because the heavier you go, the less time you're able to actually do a long set. You walk an entire track, it's easy. Then someone throws a 50-pound vest on you, and your heart rate's going up, and you're like, oh, you're fucking panting, like, holy, all of a sudden you might not be able to finish, right? Like, it's basically what it is. The heavier you go, the less time you have under tension. It's fun. I like throwing the weight around, but that's it. Basically doing a chop exercise. Now, we're going wide from here, and we're basically pulling wide, all out, and pulling in. It's almost like a high row, but it's more like a trap exercise, for sure. Now, I actually really like this movement, because I've done it before, but standing. But for this, you really do want to like use a weight that you can really control, but let it stretch. So 2 sets here, and we're basically you do that one right, you can really get the benefits out of doing this. Go to back because you're getting full activation right from your lower back. You're controlled, keeping stabilized, and then it forces you to stretch the bottom. So it's okay to kind of really get it back. And then just so you can get it all the way so you can get a fuller range. My traps, out of all movements, my traps are gonna make me feel like, all right, one more set here, and then we do a pump reveal. Kind of like it. Sweat my face off. I've been dying to take this thing off. I got a tank underneath this thing. Way too hot. But I get it. Wearing a t-shirt to make you sweat. Sweating doesn't mean you lose weight. Sweating just your body with a way of cooling it off. So really, if you took your sweater off or a shirt off earlier, your body has to heat up to cool down. All right, so you're locking all the heat in here. It's not really doing anything. So there's no real benefit to having your pump cover on, but to really just like kind of sweat a bit and then be a little drier when you take it off, and then be like, ooh, and then you look a little nice under the lights, which I totally agree with. We now gotta do one really good set of pull downs. I don't mind this. A little mid-workout ego boost, genius. Like to schedule it into your training is the most intentional thing I've ever. He was like already this high in my book, he's up that high. Now experiencing it like, oh shit, I gotta do a set of look myself in the mirror. It's awesome. Not bad. Not bad. I would say the workout itself, volume-wise, is quite redundant. Don't need as much of this volume for sure. But we have 3 more exercises left. They're a lot more shoulder, like rear delt dominant. And right now I have this scheduled pump and scheduled pump check. So now my ego is up even more. We're gonna finish the workout. So like when you're in the gym, what you wanna do is, when you enter the gym with whatever you're wearing, it doesn't matter who you are, I don't care who you are. You're at this level of douche. depending on what you're wearing by the time you leave, can shoot you up on that douche meter pretty quick. And like you don't want to shoot up what you're going to get in. You want to gradually get up. You know what I mean? Get there by like the last maybe like 10 minutes. Right now we're at level like six douche. Oh, so what sucks now is I'm doing a movement that Sam Sulek does. It's gonna put me at level 9. Oh. Not happy about this at all. I only gotta do is bring this big old bench in the middle of the one side I'm using to place my legs on top of here to do this. Okay, so we have 4 sets of lying face pulls. So his thought process behind this, his intention is that he gives himself a lot more leverage, because if he goes as he would by standing up, he'd be throwing his back into it. So he'll get less body momentum, but have more leverage from having his feet here and here. So I'm gonna give it a try. It makes sense. I know what he's in school for, but his engineering, I'm gonna say he's right. I'm just gonna feel it out first. So we wanna put this thing, make sure it's secure so I don't get hit in the nuts of it. So we're gonna jack this up and wait. All right, level 9. It's actually not nice, pretty nice. Feels good, Sam. Very big trap exercise. So, I like it, kind of. Only problem with this is that how you situate it, if you were standing up, it would be like doing it from low. So this is a very trap exercise. You need to be like right up here to really pull, or try to pull higher, but still. So we'll pull next set a little higher, just kind of load this, but you can definitely load this thing up. Got an entire rack on there, and I'm gonna use the straps, which I'm not. All right, so I'm gonna go a little higher for this one. I'm gonna come a little closer to it. This casing follows this one. I'm gonna come here and then. I like it. The only problem is, with all these movements that I've done, like I've been doing this for like years, 30, the basic way of doing it's better. Like, unfortunately, because I've tried them all. I've done every different type of lift there is, and then I'll try a different one. Will have the same type, a little bit of a nuance, similar to the last tweaked basic movement, and then it ends up being like, you're doing all this to set yourself up when I can literally just do it this way. And then use a weight that I can actually control it, because the whole point of this is to get your delts to work. So I want to be able to pull my delts and stretch, so it does everything. And now, like, my delts are working. It just feels better. All right, where's pec deck? We tried. So due to the nostalgia of this, well, the fuck I'm doing this. All right, we're doing this way just because I get more full range of motion. But this is what we're doing. And we're out. This is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go over to that fucking Atlantis machine that's actually made for this. I'm gonna do that instead. Take 2, and Sam Sulek likes to do Atlantis machine bent over row. Sam Sulek's workout. And guess what? He's got another scheduled pump reveal. This guy's awesome. And now we look at ourselves again to see how the delts and traps have evolved over a short period of time after already checking ourselves midway through. So there's these. Oh, sorry. All right. So right now we do like a side chest so we can see the. So when you do a side chest, we do one of these things here. That's when you know your delt workout has really erupted. Your rear delts. When you see that, see right there. So I want to do my side chest. So see my delt. But if you're training like that too, you're just like really hug yourself around. I feel like I moved weight. Doing that like once in a while would be cool. You know, it's not bad. Like doing that felt good. You know, just to kind of get things, you know, but that would be my way of bad form and whatever. But it's good to do that here and there. But do I feel as good as I do or worked before? I don't. Did I have a good workout? Hell yeah. It was awesome. This is like definitely one of those you have at the Olympia next week. All right, so we head over to the grocery store and grab some chocolate milk and another blast in the past. Subway, footlong. Let's go. Okay, can I get... You ready?
Just one moment, please.
Okay, sorry. Damn. Can I get a steak and bacon? Amazing, thank you so much.
Have a good night.
You too.
So we got our sub, nonetheless, it's 1100 calorie meal here, and then my milk, 16 ounces there. College football, after every game, we'd have subs. We'd have cold cut, you know, ham and something, whatever, and oranges, and we have cookies after game. You know, you're active when you ate. A lot of things that Sam's talking about in vlogging are very basic things that everyone can do and relate to, regardless of how genetically gifted he is or not. He's giving out very simple advice, practical advice that you can easily implement into your life to, you know, make it make sense. I think that's what people like about him, is he makes it super easy to understand. I can eat like this every single day. And next I got a steak on top of this. A steak? Let's go. This is a Subway steak and bacon. I have Southwest sauce on it. 1,500 calories. My meal earlier, like that entire thing, was around 970 calories. 2,500 right there. Feels good. One more meal and we will total up the calories. And that'll be it. One of the biggest things that I took from this entire thing is you gotta have fun. You gotta enjoy what you're doing. So for me, his diet made sense. He could add some greens here and there, but for the most part, he's got a great plan, great strategy, and it's working for him. And that's the main thing. It's gotta work for you, and you gotta enjoy it. Anyway guys, for more videos like this, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know who you would like to see me live like for the day. Anyways, Till next time, guys, you know how it is. Iron sharpens iron. Progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.